Okay, this is the Northeast Iowa crop report for the last week of August here in 2020. Today I want to highlight a disease that we're just starting to see rear its head here. I'm actually in Clayton County today, just north of Highway 56, and that disease is called sudden death syndrome. So sudden death syndrome starts manifesting itself like this. So you start seeing these leaves, and we call that interveinal chlorosis, or the real common term for it is called tiger striping. And it's basically what it says it is. It's the yellowing or browning between the leaf veins. You can see here, the leaf veins are here, and then it's brown in between there. And you'll start seeing that now driving around the road. Compacted areas, low-lying areas, wet areas of fields. You can actually sometimes see it between tile lines. And this in particular field happens to be a no-till field that has heavy residue and maybe isn't the best drained, and that's why we're seeing some sudden death syndrome here. Now there is a look-alike, and that is brown stem rot. Brown stem rot and sudden death syndrome show same symptomology right now. There's two differences. One is the leaves, or specifically the petioles, fall off from the main stem on sudden death syndrome. Brown stem rot, the leaves will actually shrivel up eventually and die and stay intact, even through harvest oftentimes. And then also, as the name inclines, brown stem rot will actually be brown in the base of the stem. If you split it, it'll be brown. So those are kind of the two, they do look alike. This year, I believe we are looking at sudden death syndrome. It is more prevalent. It happens because of wet conditions during early vegetative growth. And then specifically, the foliar symptoms manifest themselves when we have hot, dry weather in August, which we have hot, dry weather. So that's why we're starting to see that show itself a little bit more. How to fix it? In season, you can't really do anything. The number one way to do it is varietal selection certainly helps. And then the best treatment available is a seed treatment, actually, because it inoculates that plant in the early vegetative stage. There are two seed treatments, Olivo from BASF, as well as Saltro from Syngenta. Both have good efficacy versus the sudden death syndrome. So that's the crop report here from Northeast Iowa.